When logging into OneChart, the patient list view is initially blank. Patient lists allow the user to display a list of patients including location and various demographics. To create a patient list, click on the List Maintenance icon, which looks like a wrench. The Modify Patient Lists window will open. The right pane will contain all the active lists. Active lists are the lists viewed on the patient list screen. The left pane contains all the lists which have been built or proxied to the user, but are not in the active list pane. Select New to begin the creation of a new list. Multiple types of patient lists can be created. The option chosen and the defined filters determine the patients that can or will be seen on the list. We'll cover some key patient list types. For providers and general users, the most common lists which may be utilized are custom, location, medical service, or relationship. Select the desired type and click Next. After selecting the list type, a specific window will open. In the current screen, the window is labeled Custom Patient List. The custom list type has no system-defined parameters. The custom option allows the user to define no filters or a combination of available filters. On any list, whenever filters are defined, each patient must meet all of the defined details or they will not be able to display on the list. A custom list with no filters will allow any encounter for any patient to be added to the list. Without any filters, the patients on the custom list will never drop off the list. Frequently, users may want the patients to drop off of the list after the encounter is discharged. Select the Discharge Criteria option in the left pane. The default is None. To filter discharge patients from the list, select the middle radio button. Only display patients that have not been discharged. After defining any filters for the custom list, a name must be given to the list. The name should be something that helps you understand which patients are able to display. The name is especially important if the list is shared with other users. Select Finish, and the name of your newly created list will display in the available list. To make the list active and viewable on the OneChart patient list screen, select the list name within the available list pane. Select the blue arrow to move the list. Select OK to close the Modify Patient List window. The new list is now viewable on the screen. Because this list is a custom list, no patients will display automatically. Under the name of the list, the filter criteria can be seen. Now we will look at the elements and functionality for the other frequently needed list types. Select the List Maintenance icon again, and then select New to open the New Options list. Select the Location option from the list of patient list types. The Location option creates a list that automatically populates based on the location defined from the patient registration system. When choosing a list type other than custom, the type chosen can be seen in the window header and is identified with the bold print and asterisks in the left pane. To identify the desired location, click on the plus sign in front of the Locations folders and expand the list of location options. Scroll down the alphabetic list to find the Via Christi Hospital or clinic desired. Select the plus sign twice to fully expand the facility to locate the specific patient care areas. Place a check mark in the open box in front of the desired location. The name of the location automatically displays in the name field. The name can be altered if desired. Other filter criteria may be selected, but may not be necessary because the patient will only display on the list if they are registered to that location. Select Finish when the location is selected and any desired filters are defined. Select New again. This time, select Medical Services to develop a list that automatically populates based on the medical service identified in the patient registration. Note the similarities and differences to the Location option just discussed. Scroll down the alphabetic list of services to find the desired option. Place a check mark in the desired service or services. The name of the list automatically populates with the services chosen. This can be changed if desired. Filter criteria should be used for this type of list, Because medical service will display any patient who has a registration scheduled, admitted, or discharged, the list would be very large and may not be very usable. For our final list, we'll select New again, select Relationship to develop a list that automatically populates based on system-defined relationships. These relationships are determined in 3 ways. 1. You choose the relationship when you first enter a patient's chart. As a part of the registration process, the attending and admitting physician relationships are defined. And also, if a user is listed specifically in the consulting provider field on the consult to physician order, they will have a consulting provider relationship. Relationships can be either visit or lifetime. Visit relationships inactivate when a patient encounter is discharged. Lifetime relationships cross visits. Let's expand the lifetime relationship window. Scroll through the alphabetic list to find the relationship desired to display on the patient list. Place a check mark in the box in front of the desired options. If the list is desired to include all the patients the user has any relationship with, the All Visit Relationships and All Lifetime Relationships option can be selected. It doesn't matter that you choose relationships such as admitting clerk, because only patients who you have that relationship with will display. If you never develop that relationship, that option won't make any difference to who populates your list. The name of the list automatically populates with the relationships chosen. This can be changed if desired. Filter criteria should be used for this type of list as well, because relationships may display any patient who has been identified with you. Special lists can be developed that populate only on a specific relationship, such as the consulting physician, attending physician, or admitting physician. Now we want to make all of these new lists active so that we can see them from the patient list screen. Select each list from the available list pane. As you select them, they will highlight. Select the blue arrow in the center of the screen to move the list to the active side. Repeat this process until each list is in the active side. Reordering of the active lists can be done by selecting a list and moving it by using the blue arrows to the right of the pane to move it up or down. A large number of lists can be built and be in the available lists group. Only 10 lists can be active at any one time. When all lists are built, select OK to close the Modify Patient List window. If any list is displaying patients that are not desired, additional filters such as discharge criteria and counter types, etc. can be added. If you need to modify patient lists, see the Modifying a Patient List video.